Hi, you guys. I'm Eve the Weave, and like I said, let's talk about Married to the Medicine, honey. Season 6, Episode 3. Let's talk about it. Like, share, and subscribe, people. Let's get into it. Hi, you guys. Yes, let's talk about it. Now, Contessa, it opens up with Contessa and Dr. Scott talking about her father and the results and everything and how he's been doing and all of that stuff. And then they get right into, they start talking about the party and what happened at the party and how she felt like Toya was wrong, which Toya was wrong. We all know that. This is Toya. Okay, and then they jumped into Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Jackie going to going to going yeah, because I'm fast forwarding it because the last part I'm gonna just give y'all all the tea because I didn't write no notes. So like I said, Dr. Jackie and Heavenly, they go, they invite Quad to paintball or whatever, but Quad is doing sister circle stuff and she texts Heavenly and tells Heavenly she's not coming or whatever, and they starting to feel some type of way, and Dr. Heavenly says, well, do you really think she's trying to avoid us? And Dr. Jackie said, well, you never know until you get into a situation like that. Jackie was just through that whole situation last season and it didn't feel good or whatever, but Quad is doing a lot more avoiding than Jackie did and then last season. I don't think Jackie did all this avoiding. Like they showed her a lot of sisterly love, and basically that's all they want Quad to know is that, you know, we're not here to judge, and we just wanna know what's going on with you, and you know how that can go. But I'm gonna tell you this: Quad is feeling some type of way because, like I said in the last episode, she was talking to the Sister Circle girls, and she was letting them know that, listen, I'm feeling some, you know, those girls is not gonna understand, and all they're gonna do is be in my business, and I don't need nobody jumping at me as soon as I get, like, as soon as I sit down. I don't need everybody in my business like that. So let's see what else goes on. So the Quad didn't come or whatever. So then, you know, it jumps into Dr. Simone. Dr. Simone is with her youngest son, and she's teaching him how to drive. And I found it funny. She said, well, you're not going to learn in a Maserati. Maserati is the one she rides around in. That's her little car that she rides around in. She bought that a couple of seasons ago, along with the house. Yeah, that's how that went. The house came, then the car. Or no, the car came, then the house. And so she's teaching him how to drive in the Jag because she said the Maserati is too expensive. And I'm looking at her like, girl, these ladies live in a bubble, y'all. I guess they just living that life where, you know, I guess, I don't know. If I had both of those cars, we not learning in either one of them. That's just how I feel. Both of them are expensive. Both of them cost money. We not learning how to drive in either one. How about I rent you a car, nigga, like a Toyota or a Nissan Honda or something like that. Then we can learn in that shit. But we just definitely not going to learn in the Jag or the Mazzy. Not at all. But then they get in the house or whatever, and they start talking about, you know, how she felt. And that son there was the most hurt when he found out that they might be getting a divorce. He started crying last season. He wasn't too into it or whatever. He wasn't feeling it at all because, like he said, that means I have to divide up my time and pick a primary house to be in. And he didn't want to go through all of that. So they talking about that. And then I noticed she said something interesting, like, let me see what she says. She says, yeah, because, you know, Daddy's looking like he's doing all right, not working and everything, like he's more relaxed. And I said to myself, when Cecil stopped working, y'all? That's all I want to know. When did he stop working? Because I'm not understanding when did he stop working. Like, that was, I could have sworn he was still working at the other job that he had before, after the tech job. Because I know he got laid off from one job, then he went and got another job or whatever. I don't know, but that just sounded a little bit funny to me when she said it. But, yeah, so it goes back to Contessa and her husband, Scott, talking about the father and asking about his tests and everything and what happened with his tests at home that the doctor was talking about or whatever. And, you know, something is just not adding up to them. You know, the father's already had multiple surgeries before, and and it's not adding up. But what I caught was they talking about this in front of those kids, and the kids' faces, I noticed they look like they sad, like they know what they talking about. And if you really look at it, I could have sworn I seen one of the girls, like the baby girl, get ready to cry, like she knew what they was talking about. Because if that wasn't the case, even the father, Dr. Scott, caught on, and he said, well, let me take the kids out the room. And he took the kids upstairs and they finished talking or whatever. That's how the conversation should have been from the beginning. With y'all two being as doctors, y'all talk about everything about stuff like that in front of the kids or whatever. So they know that something is not right. Kids is not crazy. They feel a sense of something is wrong with grandpa, and they not fit. And you could tell on the little girl face. I was like, well, damn, why is they talking about that in front of the kids? Well, anyway, Dr. Scott took the kids upstairs or whatever, and she finished talking to her dad, and her dad, she starts crying, and he said, well, I'm only crying because you crying, and I'm gonna be here. And she loving on her father, and it was just a nice little moment, which should have been a nice moment between them from the jump. Like, you could have went and told your husband later, let your husband deal with the kids and let me deal with my father, like that. The kids should have never been in the room at that point in time. To me, they should have never been in there. But let's see what else happens. And then Mariah is talking to her daughter, Lauren, and Lauren looks like she just grew up, but her face got a little older, but she doesn't feel like she got older because she's not like really growing, and she's a little skinny, little petite little thing. She's really cute. And she's telling Mariah, which is her mother, she's telling her, you know, Ma, I feel like I need to dress up. I need to flip the way my style is. It seems a little babyish, and I need like a grown-up, mature look, being that I'm going into high school. She want to do more grown-up clothing, like more her age, you know, beginning she's going into high school. She don't want to do baby clothes no more. And she's sorting out her closet, what she's going to give away and what she's going to keep and everything. And her and Mariah is talking about it, and they having a nice little talk. And Mariah told her, I was the same way when you was younger, baby girl, so don't even worry about it, you know. And they having a nice little talk about birth control. And Mariah told her, you know, some of my friends was already having babies, and, you know, when I was going into high school, and, you know, you were very blessed, and, you know, I buy you everything. She said, but I understand where you coming from. They had a nice little mother-daughter talk, and it was very nice. And her daughter is growing up to be a very nice young lady. She's just too cute. Like, she's cute. All the Married to the Medicine kids are just beautiful. Like, they growing up into mature kids. You know what I'm saying? And to see them from when they first started to now is a beautiful thing. And then, what else? Eugene and Toya. Okay. Eugene takes Toya to go see this house. Their budget is only $2 million. They don't want to pay over $2 million for no house. Now they looking for their house to settle in, like this is going to be their last house. They not moving no more. This is going to be their house. Kids get older. This is going to be their house. Well, he takes to go see a house. The house is beautiful. Pool, slide, his and her closets, big old bathroom, fireplace inside the bedroom. Like, it's a very nice house. And they're not trying to go back to being, you know, owing taxes and all that and paying big bills like that no more. So she didn't know how much the house really cost. He knew, but Toya didn't know. So she asked her real estate lady how much the house was, and the house was 2.9. And she looked at Eugene like, why you bring me here? And this is where you know Toya learned her lesson when it comes to money and managing the money, and she learned her lesson. This is grown up Toya now. This is where grown up Toya steps in. She said, "Can I talk to my husband for a minute?" She said, "Why you bring me to see this house? Like, we not on, we have a budget. We're sticking to the budget. We're not going backwards." He said, "Well, I can work for it, baby. Don't worry about it. This is that and the third. I'm a man. I can work for it. I can work it off." She said, "No, because if you have to work 2.9 off, that means you're never going to be in the house. You're going to have to go back to doing overtime. Your blood pressure is going to be high like the last time. And the kids is never going to see you. And I don't want no husband that I can never see. I want my husband in the house." And I said, "Yes, God." Toya has grown up. Toya has grown up when it comes to her husband being outside the house, and she understood all that, and she learned her lesson, and she's not going back. And she said, "We're not getting this house. This house is not in our budget. We're not doing it." And I was so happy to see that she matured, watching her husband work that hard, and seeing that he was under a lot of stress. His blood pressure was high and everything, trying to pay off that debt. And this time around, she's not having it. She's not letting him purchase it. And they leave that house, honey. She said, "This is a nice house, baby, but this is not for us. We're going to go in our budget or under our budget, and that's that. That's final. We're not moving into this house." And I was happy to see that. But then we get to, the little showdown. And this is where I'm talking about. I understand where Quad is coming from when she said that she's not going to be trying to get harassed by the girls, and the girls, all they want to do is talk about X, Y, and Z, and she's not feeling it. So Heavenly is having a yes, I'm watching it. This is the part I didn't do notes on, because I wanted to catch it as I'm giving it to y'all. I'm watching it and giving it to y'all at the same time, because this is the part where I understood where Quad is coming from. And Heavenly is having like a little crab boil at her house, and she's cooking chicken and crabs and all that stuff at her house. Now she asks Simone, "Oh, you think Quad is coming?" And this and this and that, because she invites all the ladies, and all the ladies show up. This time around, Dr. Jackie got stuck at the hospital delivering baby. She's bringing life into the world, so she wasn't able to make it to this thing. And I feel like if Dr. Jackie was able to make it to this crab boil, the way things went, it wouldn't have went that way, because being that she's the oldest one out of everybody, she sets a tone. Even Heavenly said it. If Dr. Jackie was here, I don't think none of this would have happened. Now, Simone says, "I'm just not feeling the fact that she feel like she's able to be around us when she wants to, and we just trying to be her friend and this and this and that." But see, the way Simone is coming, that's exactly what Quad don't want. She don't want you, soon as she sit down, "Oh, Quad, and we ain't seen you in a while. Where you been? What's going on with you?" That's the attitude she gave off as soon as Quad sat down. She ain't let her get a high in edgewise. She said hi, she sat down, and Simone got right to the bullshit. Like, she didn't even ask her how she was doing. Personally, like, how you doing on your inside? How you doing? How's work going? She ain't give it to her like that. And it wasn't nice the way Simone did it, and I was not feeling it. But all that, "Oh, I'm not going, and I'm not falling for the mixed Quad bullshit." It was just Simone, to me, when it came to Quad, she wasn't nice. She wasn't nice to her at all. And I really didn't like it. I really did not like it, because I'm like, damn, that's exactly what she was talking about when she was talking to the Sister Circle girls. Come on, like, are you serious? Like, so that's how you gonna treat me? You gonna harass me? And the way you coming at me is very nasty. Oh, either she's in or she's out. Like, what's she gonna do? And I'm surprised you even showed up. Like, Simone is throwing off crazy attitude. And this is why I say she needs to go ahead and have sex with her husband. Because throwing off all that shade and attitude don't make no sense. It's like she's mean. And that's what Quad don't want. If you're going to give me sisterly love, give me sisterly love. But what Simone was throwing off was not sisterly love. What Heavenly and the rest of the girls was throwing off was good. It was even down to Mariah, where it looked like they was about to get into a fight, but they didn't. Mariah pulled her to the side and was like, this is Mariah you talking to, girl, and I know you better than anybody, and I know you're not feeling right. And she pulled her to the side into this room, and they was talking or whatever. Like, you don't have to be like that. You don't have to be nasty like that towards her. And that's what Quad was talking about in the last episode. And I felt everything that Quad was talking about. It just didn't make no sense. But before Quad got there, you know, Contessa was, you know, talking about how Toya was talking about her at the party. And what I didn't like about what Toya did was, because, you know, Contessa came, Mariah came first, Simone came, then Mariah came, then Contessa came, then Toya came. Like that, in that order. So when Toya got there, Contessa was already there. So what she says, oh, because you was talking about me, this and this and that, Toya gonna say, I'm in her confessional. Well, I'm not giving her nothing. Instead of just explaining to her how you felt in the moment, being that we all are here and we having like a sister ponderosa, as Jackie would say from Basketball Wives. If we sitting here talking, we ain't see each other in a while, let's talk about all the issues. Not let's just talk about just Quad, because yeah, it's about Quad, but Quad's not here yet. So why don't y'all just work out y'all little differences? No, not Toya. Oh well, I don't got nothing to say to her, and I wouldn't. It ain't that deep for me. But and yet, it was that deep for you to talk about it at your damn party in front of everybody and put her on speaker and a microphone. Like, come on, Toya, you gotta grow the fuck up. In that area, you have to grow up. Like, everything is not about you. And instead of Toya just saying my feelings was hurt, and I wanted everybody to be there, but I understand that you couldn't be there because it was your father. It's her father. Just like how you was late for the other party, and it was about your son, now it's about her father. Yeah, you made it to the Simone sex party, but damn, what Contessa dealing with a grown man, and it wasn't quick as your emergency. Her father is going through something or whatever, so you have to respect that. And that's all Contessa was saying, but that's how that closed out, that conversation. But when Quad got there, Simone gave her this nasty, gutter attitude, like, and you here, and what you doing, and how you doing, Miss Quad, and where you been, and what's going on. Like, that's exactly what she was talking about. But other than that, yeah, it went down just like that, because it's like, come on, you can't be serious. And that's why Quad really don't want to be around like that, because if all the meetups with y'all ladies is going to be this tense, and I have to argue with y'all, and y'all not my friends like that, then we have a problem. And I don't want to be around y'all. And it is easier to be around my sister circle friends, because they understand. Y'all acting like y'all ain't understanding, like y'all not. It's only really Simone giving off this whole attitude thing. And that's the bad part about it, because one bad apple spoils a bunch. And Simone is that apple, and I don't like the way she came at Quad. Like, I wanted to jump through the TV and say, listen, Simone, could you shut the fuck up, please? But it was just nasty. But other than that, it went off like that with them ending it off with the party, talking to Quad or whatever. I just can't wait to the next episode, because she's going to start explaining herself. And, of course, it's going to turn into something else after that, because that's just what it is with these ladies. And this is why she keeps saying she don't want to be bothered like that. And everybody acting like that they don't understand what the heck she's talking about. But I understand, Quad. I understand exactly what she's talking about. When you're going through something, you don't need nobody harassing you, asking you for all your information and this and this and that. Ask her how she doing first, at least. Y'all didn't even do that. Y'all got right into y'all got right to it. Like, Simone got right to it. And it didn't make no sense, and it made her feel uncomfortable. Ain't gonna ask her, I wonder why you even here. Like, come on, baby girl. You gotta go. Simone needs Sisu. hit it from the back one time, because Simone is tense. Everything is loud. Everything's a problem. It doesn't make any. It doesn't have to be like that. If you're gonna be there for Quad, be there for Quad. But if you're not, go handle your business. Be in your business. You don't want nobody being in your business like that, but you sure enough want to be in somebody else's. Like, come on, that's not sisterly love. Everybody else was trying to give her sisterly love, and Simone was saying, "Oh, Quad thinks she better than everybody," and it ain't that deep, Simone. Like, you need to get hit from the back a couple of times before we see you again. I can't take it. But that's how it went off. I can't wait to the next episode. And like, share, and subscribe. Again, my name is Eve the Weed. I can't wait to the next episode, you guys. Let's talk about it in the comments, baby. Let's talk about it in the comments. I'll see y'all later. Have a nice night.